It's me, Boston, here on the Philosophy SMP. So the past few weeks, I've been playing on the server, and a lot of my files have been corrupted, which makes me very sad. So what we're going to do to start off with episode number 1 is we're going to do a house tour of my area, and we're going to show a little bit of the SMP. So here we go. When you first start off, you're going to notice you're going to be on an airship. It's a beautiful airship. It was designed by Aristotle, as far as I know. And when you come here, basically you have nothing. Obviously, you can see I have a lot of diamond tools already. And you got this nice little book here that explains everything that's going on. So I'm going to slowly go through each of these pages. You can pause the video so you can read it. And this will just give you a little background story of what the intentions of the SMP is. Now that you're done reading the book, now we have to go to the spawn area, the cast. So we're just going to follow the path, which is lit up by these wonderful lampposts and this nice path. Some detail has been put into this, so it's easy to identify where you're going when you're coming down the mountain. Now, as I come down this path, I'm going to do my best not to give away any of the future projects that Aristotle has been working on. Whoop. Hopefully he doesn't get upset with that. Now, as you come down, you're going to see some starting farms. With these farms, we want to have people be able to grab what they need. Oh, I went the wrong way. Continue down. Here we go. Now when you come down, this is the starting village. This is cast. Over here, you're gonna have to pick up a golden hoe. This is for our mod called Flan. It's so that you can protect your lands, so there's no griefing. Over here, there's some more starting stuff. Please help yourself, don't be selfish. I already have a couple of these things, but when you first start, you'll be able to get some food and some iron armor and stuff, so you'll be good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the Nether, and we're gonna go see where I live so I can start showing you around. And here is our main Nether hub. P for philosophy, and as you can tell, there's some signs where people are already built their places. I'm actually down here, so we'll get a sign later. I don't want to break that sign. As you can tell, Riz Gaming has been working very hard getting these tunnels done, and he's not complete yet. So we're gonna do a time skip, and yeah, I'll see you at my base. Here we are in the Nether, and as you can tell, nothing's been done up. Nothing looks pretty. And there's a reason behind that. Well, when I started, I wanted to make sure that I can... Oh, missed my bridge. We'll get back up there. When we first started, I wanted to be able to get functionality instead of making things look pretty. And yeah, so when we look around, you'll see that nothing's been done. So much work to do. But there's my torch. I'm ready to go back to my world. Now, when I first started, I wanted to see what I can do for early game farms, and that's what I did. I decided to go with the basic structure of just little wheat farms, carrot farms, beetroot farms, potato farms, and then you got your sugar cane. These are just the basic essentials to get started. And then when you come over here, I got my basic sheep and cow farm. And this is how I started off. I had to grind to get all these wonderful materials so I can eat, breed my animals, so I can get leather, so I can get wool. And yeah, that's how I started. Yes, I did start next to a village. Now with this village, I wanted something simple. Well, as you can see, I built a whole bunch of stuff. I just wanted villagers. I want villagers to start so I can make things look pretty. I also wanted to have a area where I had a nice cavern or ravine to start off with. This is one of my areas right here. A lot of tunnels, a lot of places to explore. Now, the very first farm, oh wait, I should show you where I started off first. So when I first started off, I knew that I wanted a base of operation. Well, my base of operation was over here in this little hole. Inside this hole I had my beds, my storage area, my furnaces, but I still have my little lava farm here so I get lava so I can fuel my furnaces. Might as well grab some right now, because it takes a little while for these to build up. But once they build up, you get 100 blocks per lava bucket. Put that away. And then what I wanted to do was have a nice little path over here, and then here is my working area. So the very first thing that I built was this little villager breeder. It's actually, there's a lot of different villager breeders out there, and I understood some of the mechanics. So up here you're going to have your villagers who are doing some crop farming. When they get enough crops inside their inventory, they're going to produce babies. And here they are in the bed. So when they produce a baby, the baby's going to try to go to the bed, and they fall down the trapdoors, which then in return, gives me a lot of villagers. This is very good early game because I got to get the basic materials, the basic armor and tools that I need to get started. So then I said, well, now since I got the villager breeder going, what's the next thing I got to do? Well, the next thing I got to do is I got to come over here and I got to make a iron farm. Now this particular build is by Avermance. He's a very, very technical Minecrafter, and I wanted to try out his build. I haven't mastered his build because the line of sight of the zombie to the villagers will never let them sleep. So once in a while, I just have to place a dirt block right there, and once they sleep, it will recycle their trades, and I can use whatever I need. Ugh. The next thing I made was, I think the next farm was this thing right here. This is my creeper farm. Later on, I will do a small tutorial on how I built this. The basic build is from Dusty Dude, who's on YouTube, where I get a lot of good farms. Yeah, it produces at least 5.5 stacks. I think it was every 45 minutes to an hour. So yeah, this is my gunpowder farm. Now this over here, I do a cheaty thing because you got a TNT duper right here. A lot of people don't like it. I don't mind it as long as I don't abuse it. This is the only thing I have a TNT duper for right now. All it does, it just makes cobblestone. It produces a lot of cobblestone. I believe this is also by Dusty Dude, but I can be corrected later, or I'll correct myself later. Now as I started building up, I have the basic things that I needed. I got the gunpowder and the sugarcane farm, which is over here, so I can make rockets. I got my cobblestone generator or farm because I want to be able to make redstone stuff. But I was still lacking the iron. This iron farm over there wasn't producing enough as I fall down. So I made 4 more pods of iron farms. And I forget the name of the creator of this. I will put it in the description. But all this does is it just gives me a couple extra iron to get started in my world. I believe that these are very important to me because when I start doing my storage system, it's going to use an unbelievable amount of iron. Now, unfortunately, it's raining, so let's see if we can go to this farm over here. Now, when the world first started, one of the things that everybody needed was slime. So over here in this wonderful area in the water, which I really like because less digging, is my slime farm. Right now, I haven't AFK'd in a while. Oh, it's producing some slime balls. Might as well take them, right? It's just 2 little stories. I'll see if I can get over here so I can show you. Yep, and there it is. This is my iron farm. It's not totally lossless. It's not totally efficient, but you know what? I don't need to be efficient. I just want enough so I can make my sticky pistons. That's all I really need the slime box for right now. So behind me is my villager breeder, and it makes a lot of villagers. For example, for the iron farm right over there. Do I use my villagers for anything else? Well, the answer is yes. Yes, I do. Well, let me show you what else I use the villagers for. Now, if you come over here, I started building a setup. Yes, the houses are ugly, and you can see that I've been working on my nether road path. I'm not the greatest at roofs, and I figured further down I go into the season, I will be able to add roofs to these buildings. But first, there is a track system where the villagers come down and they come into here. Now, what's in here, you might ask? Well, this is my converting area where I have some villagers who just sit in their carts. Underneath here, I have a zombie. Now, there's a game mechanic where the zombie comes and eats off the faces of the villagers. Then I have to cure them with a potion of weakness and a golden apple, and what it does is it reduces their prices. This takes a lot of time, and I actually kind of do that off camera because this is kind of boring for everybody. Now, when I'm done with the amount of times I have to revive these guys, they come down here. I have it set up into different areas. So in here, I have my armor, my toolsmiths, and my weaponsmiths. So here's my toolsmith, so you get your basic trades. Here's your weaponsmiths, so you get your basic weapons. And then over here, you have your armor smiths, so you get your basic diamonds. As you can tell, they've already been converted a couple times, so it makes life for me a lot easier. Now, if I wanted to come over here, this is the start of my librarian area. So I get things like Unbreaking 3, which is very important, especially when it comes to the tools, because everything has to be Unbreaking 3, because if it's not Unbreaking 3, it's going to break very fast. And so instead of enchanting, this is the easiest way to get what you need. The only drawback is that you need levels from experience, and I only have 4 because, yeah, I died a couple times. This is my enchanting area with all my extra tools and my extra books. What I'll do is I'll take these things, like the leggings, put it inside the grindstone, and I'll take off all the enchantments, then I'll put it in here, and I can just make these pants a lot better. Put this back. Yeah, so this is my enchanting area. The last group of villagers that I brought over were my clerics. Now, there's some redstone projects I want to do. This is why I'm doing this world tour. So when I start making some redstone projects, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. It's just cheap and easy way to get redstone and lapis. Later on, you're going to see glowstone make a big impact in my area because I'm going to hide it in the grass. This area over here was going to be my storage area, but it's not going to work because I don't think it's big enough. And when you come over here, you can see my chest monster. Yeah, and this is what I have to build up, my little redstone box. I have a lot of things to do over here. Now, where's my storage area going to be? Well, I've been thinking about it a lot. Oh, over here is my tree chopping area. So I got some nice spruces, as you can tell, is the borders of these houses. And over here is my jungle trees I keep regrowing. That's the walls and the floor and the ceiling of the buildings. Over here is a nice canyon or ravine. And when you come down here, because I can't fly like a good person, you're going to see the area where I'm going to put my storage. And my storage is going to come down here. Now, is this big enough? I don't know. I really want to build it down here. I just don't know how I want to put things together to make this work out very well. Yes, I did have a mine shaft. Did I go through it? I don't think I have. Oh, maybe I have. Nope, no I haven't. I haven't gone through the whole mine shaft. Well, there's nothing here, so... yeah. So, yeah, this is my canyon area where I'm going to Get up there. Go. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We believe we can do it. So yeah, this is my whole starter base area. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the journey that we're about to embark as we start building up this area to make it look pretty. All right, everybody, this is all the time I got for you, and I will talk to you later.